Welcome back to the channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Back with more Avatar.
Nice, yeah.
Those last two were incredible.
They were so good. Roku, like, it's been like
that was one of the
almost all I'm thinking
That
about.
was one of the coolest things.
It was so awesome. And it makes me more excited to see, like, Aang get the full power, because you know...
Right. And
he's going to be able to do the same thing.
I'm guessing, like, that it's like he, and I'm sure someone will let us know in the comments once that one's up.
Yeah.
That, like, Aang came out, we saw him for a split second. Well, actually, you saw his eyes light up. But
He
then
lit up inside, and then the doors opened.
And then it was Roku.
And then, like, a ball formed around Aang,
well,
and then Roku
But we didn't see Aang when the ball went around him.
No, he disappeared. Like, he created it.
Well, no, I'm saying once the doors were open, we didn't see Aang again until he went
It
back.
might have been, like, a quick second.
I don't even think it was.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, because I was editing it today.
All right, sorry.
I was looking. I was like, because we had mentioned, I know in the discussion afterwards, we were like, oh, was it Aang that came out, and then it was just the spirit?
Right.
I think that's what it is.
I think it is too. Yeah, because Roku's
in the spirit
world.
Yeah. So he's literally like channeling his spirit,
right,
and doing it through Aang, though. I guess, right?
Aang was doing it. Aang was channeling Roku's spirit.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I figured.
Right, and then he turned into the most badass, like, dude I've seen in a long time. He
literally split the ground.
That was incredible.
And then pulled all the lava up and sent it out.
And disintegrated the chains without, like, burning them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he like perfectly did that.
Yeah.
Like, on purpose.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I think we forgot to, like, touch on that. Iroh saw Aang, remember that?
Well, that was in
the first part.
In the first part, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is...
in the spirit world, and he was the only one that could see him.
Right.
So, like, that has to say something special about him.
Or something we're just going to find out. Because it was, I wonder, it has something to do with being a part of the Fire Nation. Like, because it was the dragon that he saw.
I thought he saw Aang too, riding it.
Well, I mean, he just went, oh, like that. So I guess he must have, if he saw the dragon, he probably...
Then he saw Aang, yeah. Right. Which means he can he's either been there, he can tap into it.
Yeah.
Something special about him. He's awesome, man. I can't wait to learn more about him.
Right. Because you know he's going to be one of those characters that they make you really like him a lot. And then he's going to help Zuko through his journey. I would imagine,
yeah,
obviously.
If he's not even going to help Aang, possibly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
we don't know.
You know he's going to guide Zuko. He's already doing that. Oh, even though Zuko doesn't really listen.
Right.
He's still... But he's still a kid.
Yeah, he will. I was going to say, he eventually will.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
He'll realize that he needs the...
Something's going to happen, and Iroh's going to be... And he's going to be, like, his hero. You know what I mean? And he's going to be, like, start following him to the T. I think. Maybe not.
I hope so.
Yeah. He should.
Yeah, everyone should.
Yeah, especially after what we saw him do.
All he wants to do is sleep, eat, and...
He's retired.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, right. And he's always like...
His brother's just an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why that's one of our questions we want to know real bad is that why did Iroh go with...
How is Iroh with Zuko?
Well, our guess, I guess, is right that maybe he just was like stepped down from being the general, or because he got older and decided to go. He felt bad Zuko had to go out on his own, so he went with him.
It could even be that Iroh left the Fire Nation and wasn't even living in there. You know what I mean? It could be. And then when Zuko got banished, made his way to him, or he found it. You know what I mean? Could be. Right. I don't know. I don't know the story. I'm assuming they'll touch on it, right? I would hope so.
Yeah, because I'm sure Zuko's gonna have to face his father again.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Because the comet's coming, and he's trying to harness the power, and if he does that, he'll win. The Fire Nation will win the war completely, right?
And,
it was like,
and Roku told Aang that he has to defeat the Fire Lord.
Right. So they're leading it up to where Aang's gonna harness the power of the comet.
I didn't think of that.
Because now he has to master. Because now he's got to master all the elements in a matter of
what? Summer.
A couple months.
Yeah, it was probably like December.
And Roku said he knows it takes years to do each one, but you have to do it in months.
Right.
And it's been done before, which means somebody did it.
Yeah, I would assume.
Might even be Roku,
Yeah, maybe that's what he meant.
right?
And Aang just didn't know because he didn't really ever get to
Why
talk to
would
him.
you know, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I don't think that would be a detail that people would know anyway.
Right. And I'm sure all the avatars in the past have mastered the elements in different ways. It wasn't all the same way, you know?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Why would it all be in the same way?
Unless it's just the same.
Because you're still growing up inside of one of their cultures, you know? Like, whether you're in the Fire Nation or you're with...
Yeah, but if it's like, cause somebody said that this is based on real martial arts. So if that clan or tribe or nation or whoever is like a certain martial arts style, let's say, if you're mastering it, no matter what, that pretty much stays. There might be like little changes, but I'd say for the most part.
Like, I'm sure Aang mastered when he was a kid still, before he got frozen. I'm sure.
Yeah, well, they all have different masters, so you're right.
And the fact that, well, I'm saying in between each one, like, Aang probably learned a very similar way to master airbending through that the previous airbender.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If they're learning that style, I would imagine it's pretty much the same.
Roku probably learned very similar to the last Fire.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it could be.
Like, they all learn, like, the airbenders
Based on where their
they all have their own thing.
clan or their tribe originates from.
Right.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah. But
Yeah, because you always master yours first. So, like, yeah, I got you.
Because, I mean, like, you would imagine Aang learned the same techniques. But, like, I think somebody wrote in the comments, too, that each, like this airbender can make, like, a special move, like, for themselves.
Right, but
And
some kind of style.
other airbenders might not have that move, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's always
Like, the one where he
usually
floats on that air when he makes the bubble. Yeah. I think somebody wrote in the comments that that was his, like, move that like, it's just his signature move, basically.
He's the only one that does it.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll get into it. Yep.
Maybe we can find a puddle for you to splash in. Nice puddle.
I was just going to say that same exact thing. Nice puddle.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's going in.
I love it. Yeah.
He just did a belly flop.
Poor Momo.
Don't start without me, boy.
Just give me 10 minutes to check the merchants at the Sport of Gaul. Hopefully,
He's got something else up his sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
in stock, and I can get on with my life.
I don't think we've seen him breathe fire yet, have we?
No. Iroh did it last one, though. We haven't seen Zuko do it.
It's harder than it looks, so don't be disappointed if...
With these. He's doing tricks.
The idea is to create a big, powerful wave. So, like this?
You know it's gonna hit him. Appa loved it.
Yeah, he did. He's in the bath.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Is this the same market that Iroh wants to go to? He said he wanted to go to some market, right?
Yeah.
What was that all about, Katara?
Stole it.
I was just
Yep.
starting to browse through their boomerang collection.
I'll just feel a lot better once we get away from here.
Yep. Oh,
No, poor cabbage guy.
he's at this place too?
For no reason, eh? What a jerk.
He used it to block them from coming. Oh. I'm getting to guess that he's gonna be hanging around Cabbage Guy. He'll just make random
I hope
appearances.
every village has him there.
Yeah.
I prefer to think of it as high-risk trading. Good one, Katara. Sokka, where do you think they got it?
I wonder if this. No, this is definitely a different place, right?
Checked all the shops on
No.
this.
No, maybe not.
I think it is the same one.
Not a lotus tile in the entire marketplace.
It'd be hilarious if he's actually there for that dial.
I know.
But you know he's up to something else.
Yeah.
The only thing better than finding something you are looking for is finding something you weren't looking for at a great bargain.
Like shitty boss.
Yep.
Yep, they're gonna find out.
That is handsome.
They're gonna talk about
Wouldn't it
how
look
they stole
magnificent
it.
in the galley?
We lost the water tribe girl and the little Balmont she was traveling with. This monk, did he have an arrow on his head?
Arrow's crazy.
Why can't I get this stupid move? There. See? The key.
Gotta be more graceful with it.
Please shut your air hole. Believe it or not, your infinite wisdom gets a little old
jealous.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Why don't we just throw the scroll away since you're so naturally gifted? What?
Oh, Katara.
Out of line.
This is not a good side of you, young lady.
So sorry.
What about Momo? He's the real victim here.
I'm sorry, Momo.
You got his butt whipped.
What was that time you...
No more apologies.
Then they'll be on the water.
I wonder if Katara's gonna have to is gonna be able to like figure something out.
Do the wit.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, like when they need it. She does need to practice.
Yeah.
No! Let go of me!
Yep.
Nice.
I'll save you from the pirates.
This is gonna go to your theory.
Uh-huh.
First meeting.
Yes, sir.
Well, kind of face to face,
Huh? Where did she go?
Those cool sleeping bags.
right? Oh man. Net gun, huh?
I got him, come on! Oh, what? I'm not good enough to do it.
I saw that coming.
Aang, this is all my fault. No, Katara, it isn't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Give me the boy. You'll regret breaking a deal with me.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Thanks, Momo. I owe you a bushel.
Momo was really useful there.
He's
Comes in the clutch.
a huge asset.
It's the first sword I think we've seen used.
Yeah.
Nice. Momo's killing it in this
Yeah,
one.
he really is. Now he's gotta fight this lizard bird.
Oh, the parrot.
We
Can't.
need a team of rhinos to bust this shit.
Can Aang just push it?
They can
Some
bend water.
waterbenders.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
Yeah, can Aang blow into the sail?
Something. He should be able to, or make a wave to push him.
Mm-hmm.
Atta girl.
Finally, she got it.
You did the water whip.
Nice, Momo.
Oh, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. That's a new one we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Is it actually
Calls
gonna call
Appa?
Appa? Yeah.
Have you lost your mind?
I was wondering that before when
Yeah.
you first did it.
This.
We can stop the boat.
It's a 100%.
It's gotta be
yeah.
like a Appa, like a dog whistle, maybe.
Yeah.
Unless it's just like a silly little
Wow.
joke they put in there.
I don't think so.
That he was just trying it again.
You know he's gonna swoop in.
I hope so. There he
There
comes.
he is. So we knew it.
Thanks, Appa.
Yeah, we owe you one.
The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole
Yeah.
I got so competitive.
Almost scratches his armpit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is that really how you feel?
The scroll.
I was gonna say, I thought he was the last
What
one to
did
have
you
it.
learn?
Stealing is wrong.
I didn't know he had it. I
Remember he-
thought it fell into the cloud. I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
it pick
went,
up.
he saw it bounce. Oh no, that was the
It
sword.
was a sword, yeah.
So I guess yeah. Oh,
It gets you every time,
I know.
dude. When are you gonna catch on?
especially when I'm
It's
talking
a
at the
quick
end.
show, and it gets you every time. I
And
feel
I-
bad for the people watching that you're constantly fooled.
Well, especially they always end it with the same style scene. Usually them on Appa.
Yeah,
top.
it's some
and they're
kind
having
of
like
reflecting scene.
reflecting on what happened in the episode.
That was cool. It's cool to see how talented Aang is.
Yeah, and the fact that like he's just I think he's just supposed to be naturally better at waterbending or at every element.
He's just natural. Yeah.
Like he can learn it a lot faster than Katara.
Yeah,
obviously.
he should.
Right.
Especially if he's going to try to get them all done
I was
in a
just
couple
thinking
months.
that. Yeah. If he's planning on having them all done, then
Better get into it, boy.
right.
Katara was cool. She started off a little rude. I didn't care for
Well, she's
it.
a little jealous.
But she turned it around. She turned back into the sweetheart we've grown to love.
Yep. And she did the move.
And she met up with Zuko. I know.
That's your running theory.
I know. I'm gonna
But-
get you to. I'm
No,
gonna get you to jump on.
I can see it because they always do that in shows where like they have the
Enemies.
like they really don't like each other.
Yeah.
Like obviously Katara doesn't like him more, but I don't think he cares for them either. Obviously, because they keep getting away from him, so it's probably annoying the hell out of him.
I think he's like indifferent towards them. He just wants. Aang.
Yeah, of course, but they're being pests because they're not.
They are being pests.
So
Of course,
they're
to
gonna
him.
start annoying him even more, especially
Yeah.
now.
But he didn't want. He certainly wasn't giving them to the pirates.
No, well that was. I mean, why would he give it to the pirates?
He was with the pirates. They wanted her. Remember, he told her, "I'll protect you from the pirates."
Who said that?
Zuko.
Really? Oh,
That's
yeah.
what you said.
Well, yeah, because that was before that they.
Before they started fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
He was just
But
trying to make
still,
a deal
even
with it.
during the fight, he wasn't. All he wanted was Aang.
Well,
He
yeah,
didn't care about
he's
them.
trying to. He's just trying to get the information out. Right? That's not how he really feels.
What do you mean? No, I think that is how he really felt. I think he was saying it like,
No, he was saying
I'm not gonna let him hurt you.
like you better tell me because you know I can get you protection from these guys. It was like almost a threat, if anything.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's saying it
Nah.
like if you don't tell me, I'm gonna let you're and I can't help you then if you don't tell me, and I'm gonna let them do whatever they want. It's kind of like a passive threat. Not that I'm not saying that I think it was, but it could be taken as one.
I guess it could be. I didn't, but
I'm trying to
perhaps
figure
we
out
can
like
get-
how did Iroh know that they were going to be at that market? Because that's what it made it seem like, right?
yeah,
Like,
I
why
don't
don't-
know. It's
or-
supposed to
or-
be like a coincidence.
I think I was just going to say I think it's a coincidence. I think he wanted to go there just because he wanted to.
He wanted that
Buy
tile.
stuff.
I legitimately think he wanted. Oh,
No.
you think he hid the tile so he could go buy other
Exactly.
stuff? Yeah, that's a good point.
Because he made it a joke at the end. He goes, "I had it in my pocket the whole time."
Yeah.
So he knew he had.
But it is, I feel like it is also possible because he's so quirky that he legitimately lost it in his sleeve
Oh,
for
yeah.
the whole day.
All right, yeah, I could see that.
And then just happened to stumble upon it, and it was no big
okay.
deal. Found it.
Yeah,
That's why Zuko threw it.
right. That makes sense.
And this is all because he has some weird strategy to some game and uses a tile
Right.
that nobody else uses.
That's all.
That's it. That's why he wanted it.
He's a simple man. But he's very smart at the same time.
He's, yeah.
Because the pirate and Zuko were fighting, and he like first of all he just walked in between the two, and he's like,
Yeah, Zuko's hair and caught that with the sword, right?
right, but like, and he's the one saying, while you two idiots are fighting,
Your ship's
taking-
going
yeah.
away.
Like he looks like he's the idiot all the time because he's like,
I know. It's like I love how like uninterested he is in what's going on.
Right.
It's only all about
That's
his
what makes
end
it
goal
seem like he is just like retired.
of something. So
And he
yeah,
decided to go with him.
that's what I think.
Yeah, that seems believable.
Or he's not, or he just left. You know what I mean? Goodbye,
Yeah.
stay.
That's true. I don't know.
I like it though. It's cool.
And that was what, episode 9, right?
9. Yeah.
So
We got 11 more. So there still could be a long ways before. Because that's 11 more just in this season,
right. So and then there's
which is a book of water. So it probably ends with him mastering water.
yeah, maybe,
You know what I mean?
Probably,
Like-
yeah.
It could possibly take that much time. I think it does.
Well, I wonder how much time goes by. Like, I'm sure obviously it could change like by episode, but like if
By
it's
the end of the season.
by the end of summer, that's when he has to learn them by, right? All the powers
Yeah.
or all the bending skills.
Right.
So-
I think that's the whole show.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, oh, I'm sure it is. But I'm saying as far as him learning just the water bending, could be that, like you said, at the end of this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
That's how I think it would be. If you know what I mean, if it's progressing like that.
Well, because technically he has to learn.
He had to learn water, then earth, then fire. So I think the fire will coincide with the comet coming.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, because, I mean, there's 20, like, a lot has to happen in between where we are now and where by the end of the summer. Because it's not that far away.
It's only supposed to be a couple months, right?
Right.
So the whole duration, I think, of this show is only a matter of months.
Well, yeah. It's either that or at the end of this season, he attempts to fight. But there's no way there. That's got to be the end game of the show, is him fighting the Fire Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely how it's going to work out.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if. I mean, because he has to become the Avatar, like the full-on Avatar, before I think he can take him on.
I'm going to assume so, yeah.
Because he's probably
He's going to be ridiculously strong, I think, yeah. You would like to hope. I mean, he took over pretty much the world, or that's what he's attempting to do, so he better be pretty strong.
Right, and I think he's going to be, Zuko's going to play a big part if going against his father.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I agree with that.
I think that, obviously we haven't been told that yet, but I think it's like pretty safe bet that that's what's going to happen. That he's going to, I'm still sticking with my theory, if he's going to capture Aang somehow, whether he actually captures him or Aang turns himself in maybe to protect the other two.
And then he's going to try to give him to his dad. And
his dad's still not going to accept him.
Which will change him.
Yeah, because then he knows then what's he fighting for? Then he's going to get mad and want to fight against the father.
That's true. Yeah.
And by doing that, he's going to, just to spite his father, he's going to take Aang with him when he leaves again.
Oh, you think he'll steal him back? You don't think Aang will escape?
Right.
Or he'll just help Aang escape?
Yeah. Because that would be an entrance into, by saving Aang like that and getting him out of there, Aang would be like, all right, you can come along with us then. Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be at like but that, I feel like that would be at like almost at like the end then.
No, because I think...
I mean, it could be early in like the fire part of it. You know what I mean? I guess he could technically capture him early on in the fire part and then help him escape, and then he can like master it.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of going with like, once the Fire Lord gets him, like, he's not letting go.
Well, we also don't know how far along Aang's powers are going to be. Like his spending, is he going to be... Because he's obviously he's great with the air, and if he can get like, and he's already decent with water.
Oh yeah. Well, he's gonna master water for sure, and then he'll have to. By the time he gets to the Fire Nation, he's gonna be a master of air, water, and earth.
Right.
I think
that would make sense.
I don't think he's gonna be all four by the time he gets there. Somebody.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think it's gonna happen that late into the show. Like I think.
Right. It could be pretty early.
Because I'm assuming, like, if he does fight him, like, towards the end of the show, he needs to have all of his powers. Like,
absolutely. For sure. For sure.
Or all his abilities.
Especially because, I mean, you know how strong the Fire Lord, he's able to control that 100-year comet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which they made us think, well, they make us think, they told us, like, once you get that power, like, he's unstoppable.
Right, and the world will be
including the Avatar can't even stop him. Isn't that what Roku said?
Yeah.
Like, even the Avatar wouldn't be able to stop him.
I imagine, like, they can only interfere with, like, the regular world, like, the human world, not the spirit world, like, to a certain degree.
What are you talking about?
Like, Roku can only, like...
I'm not talking about Roku. I'm saying Roku told Aang.
I know, but what I'm saying is Roku can't, like, there's nothing he could do to help.
No. He's inside Aang.
Right. That's the only time he can help, like, do anything. And I think it's still minimal, even when he's doing it through Aang. Like, he was, I can help you out a little bit. Like, he just gave him enough time to get them scattered so they can escape. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
Like, we're getting more and more.
I like it.
Oh, I love it.
I like it a lot.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.